Howdy everybody, Efour here, and welcome back to the channel for Season 6, Episode 3 of our FIFA 22 Youth to Gold save. Now in the last episode, you guys saw us pushing through the FIFA World Cup. We've made it all the way to the semi-final rounds. We take on the Netherlands today, and hopefully we can beat them to get into the final. We're going to be finishing up some other transfer business that we have to do at the end of this transfer window. We have one transfer left that we can make. We've already signed our free agent, which is the 81 overall Aguado, I think is how you say it. Center back, really excited about him at 18 years old. But today we're going to take care of the World Cup, finish up signing one more player, probably in the midfield is where I'm looking, and then we're going to be looking to get into this new season. But today, we got to take the Netherlands, so let's dive in. It's going to be the same team we've had throughout this tournament. Smith in goal, a back four of Dest, Bishop, Robinson, and Taylor. Midfield trio of Nelson, McKinney, and Reyna, and then Musa, Baker, and Pulisic up top to form the attacking threat. Musa, again, is an interesting one because I started him over Conrad De La Fuente, really just because his defending and physicals are so good, but Conrad De La Fuente just feels really nice in the match engine. We're going to keep Musa in. He's earned his spot there. Frank Baker is having a phenomenal World Cup. Absolutely insane. We're going to run with this, get in today against the Netherlands. Let's see if we know any of the players on their team. They have Donny van de Beek, Ryan Gravenberch, Frankie de Jong, Daniel Mellon up top, Mohamed Hatterin is out right, Jeremy Frimpong at right back, De Ligt, and Malacia, who just went to the Man United. So they have quite a good team. We're going to have to see how we can get on against them, but I'm feeling pretty confident. We've done a great job thus far, and if we can win this game, the United States will be in the final of a World Cup. I really want to win this World Cup, so let's go in today and take care of the Netherlands. All right, guys, here we go. If we can win this, we'll be in, I'm not even going to question it because it has to be the United States' first final in a World Cup. And boy, am I excited to try and get there. And Giovanni Reyna gets the ball taken off of him there. Ian Taylor. We look good thus far. Up into Nelson. And over to Reyna. Down into Weston McKennie. And it does take a bounce, but the goalkeeper collects. Here they come into our half. And they're looking pretty dangerous, honestly. Their dribbling is very nice. Weston McKennie with the steal. We get it up the field quickly. And I was really trying to go to McKinney there, but I'll give it to Reyna. We got Pulisic back, and okay, the pass worked. And he just gonna, let's go. I couldn't even speak. It took one touch to pull it away from the defender, wraps it around the goalkeeper. Great pass from Giovanni Reyna. When it came off, I didn't think it was going to go through, but what a goal. We're ahead 1-0 in the semifinal of the World Cup. And here's the pass from Reyna. Plays it into Pulisic. Pulisic beats his man off it, pulls it away from De Ligt there, and slots it around the goalkeeper. Or not De Ligt, who is that? Botman? I don't know who that is, but spins it around him. Doesn't matter. We're up 1-0. And here's Reyna. Great move around his man. And Baker stopped his run. Baker, you were in a good spot. Don't stop. He does stop. And we lose it. Baker almost gets it back there. And they're moving it down our left-hand side. This is a good Netherlands team. Daniel Mellon on the ball currently. Passes it into Donny van de Beek over to Gravenberch. This team is insane. Donny van de Beek hasn't had a good time since moving to Man U, and they're through and get it out. Okay, whew, that was very close to being very bad. And we're going to go down the wing to Baker, who's got a step maybe, and he does get through. What a beast. And can he get another? He does! Let's go! Hit him with the worm! And there we go. Baker makes a great play there to push through that defender and just rockets it home. I think that's now 9 goals in this World Cup. When we get knocked out of the World Cup, I'll show you guys the statistics. But it looks like, hopefully fingers crossed, we're going to the final. We're up 2-0 over the Netherlands. Good foot in there from McKinney. Another win. He had a similar one like that last game. Can Baker get there? He cannot win that ball. It's back with the Netherlands, and they're looking to push down this left side again. Same side they've kind of been focusing down thus far. Malin is in the middle. He had a little bit of space. Fortunately for us, he does not take it. Now, Gravenberch out to Long, I think, or Lang. Into Malasia. Back to Lang. Malin. They go all the way back to their defense. And they don't get anything there. Nelson is trying to get his way out of trouble, and he plays himself into more trouble. We got Harry Bishop in the middle, and we leave whoever that was wide open. I think it was De Jong. But Daniel Malin is there for the rebound. I think that's, or is that, who is that, number 33? Is that Frimpong? I'm not sure. We'll have to see in a sec. It just falls right back into his path. I was trying to see who it was. I couldn't quite see. But it goes right, yeah, it is Daniel Malin. It comes off the crossbar from Frankie de Jong's shot, falls right to Malin into a wide open net. And they've brought it back to make this a game. We really got to stay on our toes because they could easily get back into this and tie this game up. I don't know why Musa stopped there. I was 100% pulling the left thumbstick. Hopefully my controller's not busted because he just stopped, and weird. But we're doing a great job. And there's the halftime whistle. We're up 2-1. Now, we just got to hold on for this win. I just want to make it to the final. It would be the United States' first final in a FIFA World Cup, which would be insane. And I would like to be the guy to take them to that glory. Hopefully we can get there first, and hopefully second we can win it. That's going to be a big ask, but we're up 2-1 against the Netherlands. Let's get into this second half. I might put Conrad De La Fuente on the left wing for Musa because Musa isn't offering the offensive output that I'm hoping for. So let's get into this second half and see if we can find some more goals. And here we have Wilson running in, and Baker's off sides. It doesn't get to him, so it doesn't matter, but that feels like a missed counterattack there where we could have got a good attack going. Musa has so much energy, so I don't really want to take him off, but again, just going forward, he's lacking for me going forward. On the other hand, Pulisic, Conrad De La Fuente, those guys don't really offer much defensively like Musa does, but I don't know, they're wingers. They're not supposed to be our... Oh, I thought we could pull it off with Baker, but they're not supposed to necessarily be our defensive forces. It does help down this left wing with Musa, but I don't know. I want more offensive threat. That was a great play from Baker, almost playing Reina in. And here they are, pushing down our left side. Jeremy Frimpong on the ball, cuts it back inside, goes back out to Frimpong, and goodness gracious, can we get the ball off them? We don't get it off them there. We're in a bad spot. It was a good block, and Smith is going to collect. Now we pass it immediately out to Harry Bishop. We're going down to whatever his name is, Reina, into Nelson. I would love for him to get a goal. Let's go, Nelson. And it's not to be. It's saved by the keeper and out for a corner. And with that corner, the only change we're going to make is Conrad De La Fuente for Musa. Again, Musa is good. He does a job. And, I mean, defensively, he's a 63 defending as a winger, center attacking mid. Great little player, but I just want more going forward. 82 ball control, 83 dribbling. That's what I'm talking about. It just doesn't feel awesome. And Conrad De La Fuente, on the other hand, is more of an attacking threat. I guess his ball control and dribbling is about the same, but we're going to go with it. I've liked his offensive output more than Musa's, so we're going to do this before our corner. And here is our corner. We're taking Musa off, like I said, looking for the game-winning goal, seeing if we can make something happen with the new boys we're bringing on. They pass it short. It's almost very bad for them. It does end up coming off, and Frank Baker is unable to pressure the goalkeeper into a mistake there. And they're working the ball around nicely, honestly. It would be super awesome if we could win the ball back. We're only up by 1, and that is not a big gap. It makes me very nervous. Ryan Gravenberch on the ball, trying to find an open pass. Mike Nelson playing some defense. I don't know who number 7 is on the Netherlands. No, that wasn't her Hatteran. Hatteran has the ball now. Oh my goodness. It's almost scored. I think that was Memphis Depay. It was Memphis Depay. And he shoots it, but it's saved from Smith, out for a Netherlands corner. And here they go. They got Frankie de Jong taking it, looking like they may go short. They've brought in Gakpo on for a Hatteran. I mean, just the guys that these teams have compared to us is actually insane. We're just going to send this down to Conrad, see if he can run in behind, and he is rapid. He can. He is too fast, I tell you. And he gets past, and he tries to whip it around, and he can't quite get it done. But that's what I was missing with Musa. And already Conrad has had a dangerous opportunity, missed it, but it was dangerous. We need some more of those to try and get another goal. And here they are moving into our half again. Like I said, I'm getting nervous. We need to... They're getting more and more dangerous as the game goes on, and they have a guy in the middle there, and he's through, and they get the goal. I saw it the whole way. My controller disconnects. Everything's falling apart, and they get a goal back to tie it in the 83rd minute. Oh, what a bummer there. And, I mean, it just looks like, yeah, our center back goes out, and Gakpo, who's just come on the pitch, fires home an equalizer, and it's tied 2-2. We really need to figure out something going forward. I got Conrad de la Fuente, Frank Baker, not making a run at all, just kind of hanging out, watching his buddy. Oh, you do all the work, doesn't make a run. Oh, Frank Baker, make a run. You've been so awesome. We got 4 minutes of game time left, and it is a close one. 2-2. All we need to do right now is just get to extra time. If we give up a goal here, I'm going to be so gutted. Great save from Smith. Still 2-2, 89th minute. We got to defend this corner, hopefully hit him on a counter, and score a goal ourselves. And here is their corner. 89th minute. I literally just got chills. Like, I do not want to lose this game. It goes out for a goal kick, and that might be the end of the game. It's going to be close after this is played out. I'm going up the pitch nicely. Let's see if we can get something rolling here. Get it down the wing, and Frank Baker's pass is cut out, and it looks like we're going to extra time. And here is the first half of extra time. Okay, we got a lot of work to do here. Let's see if we can get something going. We got Conrad down here with the ball, and he gets around one. Ref, okay, thank you. We do get a free kick from it. And Mike Nelson playing it out to Dest, who's just going to whip that, and it doesn't get really anywhere. And then Weston McKennie down the wing to Reyna, and it's blocked and cleared away. But a great little start to this extra time, headed into crunch time, really. I don't want to go to penalties. We've seen Smith in the past in this series, or maybe you guys haven't seen it, but I know it's happened. Smith has been... Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Oh, no. Donny van de Beek. How are you? I want to be mean and say you can't even get on the pitch for Man U, but he just, I mean, it was a great pass. I was kind of in no man's land trying to defend it, and I mean, it was just great. Memphis Depay picks out the perfect pass, and he slots it home. I couldn't even tell you what I was saying. Oh, that Smith can do great in penalty shootouts. But it doesn't really matter if he can do great in them if we end up losing this. Conrad de la Fuente gets past his man. First guy is beaten. Can we make something happen? We're going to cut inside, and we cannot make anything happen. We have, okay, Conrad wins it back again, loses it yet again. And this is really back and forth stuff, and somehow it's their throw-in after we lost the ball. I'm genuinely confused by that, but... Okay, we're going down the wing to Pulisic here, and we're going to go back into Baker, back to Pulisic, over to Nelson, and it was offsides. 1 extra minute of added time for this first half of extra time, and this should be the end of this first half. As we look to try and get a goal back, we are up 2-0 in this game. It's now 3-2, headed into the last 15 minutes of the game. I am bringing Tyler Adams on for Mike Nelson. Mike Nelson has done a good job, but it seems like late on in games when we've moved Adams on, and moved McKinney up into Nelson's spot, the offenses seem to run maybe a little bit better. I want to keep giving Nelson the game time because I love him. He's our boy. But I'm bringing Adams on, trying to find a goal. We have De La Fuente on the left already, bringing Adams on, saving my last sub just because I feel like I need to. He has 58 penalties, and yeah, Nelson has 52, so not really dropping anything off there. So let's get into this second half of extra time and try and get out of here with a win. To get this far and lose would be gut-wrenching? What am I trying to say? Gut-wrenching, I think. But I'm really hoping we can get out of here with a win. Okay, here they are into our half yet again. They keep hitting us with just those incisive through balls. And here is Frank Baker making a run in. He gets past one, and he slots it away. Hit him with the knockout punches. Let's go. 3-3. We got, what is that, 10 minutes, 11 minutes to try and find another. What a goal from Frank Baker. If you can hit him on through balls, on counters, he is going to be lethal. And that's exactly what we did. Reyna plays him in on a through ball. He runs past everyone because he's so darn fast and slots it home to tie it back up 3-3. What an exhilarating game. My heart is going through the ringer in this recording. But, oh man, it feels so good to get that equalizer. Now we got to go try and get the winner. They move into our half here. Coop Miners into Memphis Depay. And Coop Miner goes out to Gakpo, who just skips around Christian Pulisic like he's not even there. Goodness gracious, Pulisic. And they get up. It's a great attack from them. We get down. We're going, oh, come on. Does that not go through the back? Ref! No way. Okay, well, we didn't pay for it, but oh, that was almost so infuriating. If they would have scored a goal off that, where that's, I think, the second time this game where it seems like they've gone through one of our players for a ball won. Okay, this is our last attack of the game. We are in the, whatever that is, get up and over my boy Reyna. Don't you dare blow the whistle, ref. And there's Pulisic. He tries a bicycle kick. It doesn't come off, and that's going to be the end. We're going to penalties, and oh, does this make me nervous. All right, let's look at who we have for penalties. We actually have a pretty good penalty squad compared to what I'm used to at Efour United. Coop Miners has 85 penalties? That's crazy. Okay. Conrad De La Fuente, Weston McKinney, Pulisic, Baker, and Adams? No, it's got to be Reyna there. Because the finishing is better. We'll keep the bottom like that, but how do we want this to go? Save Reyna for last? Start hopefully getting 2 goals. Cody Gakpo would be with Reyna, which is just crazy. His finishing is 89 and penalties is 65 compared to our 5th player. I mean, that's wild. I don't know. Yeah, let's just go like this. We'll just go like this. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. And here we go. Smith with a save. And he missed. Coop Miners missed his 85 finish or penalties in whatever 77 finishing, whatever it was, something crazy, and he missed. All right. Oh no, I missed. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. And we save another one with Smith. Let's go. The first one goes off the post from Conrad De La Fuente. This one is giving me all sorts of trouble. We're just going to go nice and easy over here for our boy Weston McKinney. And he does get it. That got really ugly there as it kept moving. What? And he shot him. Oh my gosh. Smith is a madman. An absolute madman. He saved 2 penalties in the semifinal of the World Cup. What a monster. And there's Pulisic, and we have just gone through to the final of the World Cup. What a crazy ending from extra time all the way to penalties. We got the late goal back in extra time to equalize 3-3. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. My heart is going to give out, but that was awesome. I love this. That's why I do this stuff. And, oh man, let's go see who we play in the final. We ended regulation against the Netherlands 3-3 and won 3-0 on penalties. Their first one they missed, which was huge. And then Smith came up with 2 great saves. He is a legend, forever going to live as just a icon for United States soccer. What a save and game and just all that jazz. He's awesome. Looks like we're taking on Italy in the final. Unfortunately, Germany and Schaefer could not get it done. They get sent, they're bounced, and they're going to the third place game against the Netherlands. Hopefully they can at least get third place, but we're going to be taking on Italy. So let me zoom forward for that, and I'll be back in just a sec. So before we hop into that game against Italy in the final, we're going to take a look at our shortlist. We had the final scouting reports come in, and while people like Van Hoof are really enticing, Bozic is pretty enticing, I've really narrowed it down to Finn Bauer and Sasha Stankovic. I love Stankovic. I love his name. I want to say Sasha Stankovic all the time. It's just funny, and he's such a well-balanced player. Very, very good player. Yeah, just like I said, well-balanced. Then you have Finn Bauer, who's more attack-minded for sure. Not by much, but more attack-minded, and could really do a job as Carlson's backup. I don't know how well he would do in Mike Nelson's spot, but he has 54 defending, which isn't terrible. He's 5'7", decent physicals, not the strongest. Sasha Stankovic really has great physicals, but Finn Bauer has 88 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, 90 agility. He has a very similar makeup to our boy Carlson, and so I think we're going with Finn Bauer. I'm going to try and sign him up. Hopefully I don't regret not getting Stankovic, but I think Finn Bauer is more of what we need. We have Villalba, who can play Nelson's role as a backup. He's getting a lot more technically sound than he has been in the past. And then we also have, like I said, Lundberg or Sans, who can play that center defensive mid role. So we're going to try and sign Finn Bauer to finally give us a great backup center attacking mid. Let's see if we can get him. So we do have confirmation that Finn Bauer has come in, and it took us about $53.1 million to bring him in, which is the most expensive player in Efour United history. He looks really well balanced. Like I said, I think he can do a job at center attacking mid. I also think he could do a job over at Nelson's position. Even though it says he's a -4 there, I really think he could do a job there for us. He's not far behind Nelson, and honestly better him in a lot of ways, but definitely going to be a good center attacking mid backup to Carlson. Very excited about that, but let's go hop into this game against Italy. So this is the team we're taking into the final against Italy. Smith in goal, back four of Dest, Bishop, Robinson, and Taylor. Midfield trio of Reyna, Nelson, and McKinney. And then up top we have De La Fuente, Baker, and Pulisic. Richards, Robinson, Adams, Ferreira, Hoppy, Graham, and Musa make up the bench. These boys in the reserves have not seen any game time, and I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, we're in the final of the World Cup, and so I don't feel too bad because we've been doing something right. So the only change we're making for today's starting lineup is starting De La Fuente on that left side, just trying to have some offense from the get-go. Let's see if we can do it. Let's take a look at the Italian team. They have Chiesa, Moiskine, and Raspadori up top. Locatelli, Sandro Tonali, Nicolo Barella, Spinazzola, Mancini, Bastoni, okay, and Donnarumma in goal. So a decent team. Pretty darn good. It's going to be a challenge. Let's see if we can get in today, get a win, and hoist the first ever World Cup for the United States. And here we are, kicking the ball off, sending it immediately down to Conrad after bringing him on, which we had not been doing. And he's just shifty. I did lose the ball there, but I like his dribbling, the way he plays in and out of players. Today we're going to have to do a good job of playing some defense. The Netherlands really broke us down and gave us a hard time, more so than any other team in the tournament thus far, surprisingly. I was expecting that sort of fight for most of the World Cup, and the only team that's given it to us so far is the Netherlands. Great save there from Smith, out for an Italian corner. Italian corner, I mean corner for Italy. It's not an Italian corner. It sounds like a pizza place on the street, like one of those street pizza shops. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Ian Taylor is so good. Sees that, cuts it out, and we're going all the way down to Conrad. Get him in, and it's not a good pass. Can't get him in over the top, but already this game feels better than the game against Netherlands. And I'm going to be so upset if we've struggled with it throughout this game where it doesn't seem to give you title-winning celebrations. If we win the World Cup and it doesn't like give some big ceremony at the end, I'm going to genuinely be upset. Great ball in, and we get Dest with it. It gets all the way out and tackled through the back again. That happened like 3 times last game, and it's starting to happen here. We're going to get it into Reyna, and not to Mike Nelson. It goes to Baker, and oh my goodness, I don't even know what happened. Hit him with a dead fish, Pulisic. We're up 1-0 in the World Cup final. Takes a bounce off Baker's shot, and the goalkeeper dives to grab it, and it just, I mean, it's a howler. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, in Donnarumma. I don't even know what happened. He just didn't grab the ball, and it falls right to Pulisic. Pulisic's the first one there and slots it home. We're up 1-0. As I mentioned before, guys, if this recording is choppy, or something messed up, I do apologize. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I've tried to fix my settings on my recording software on OBS, and I'm just a little nervous that it's going to be jacked up when I go to edit it. I hope not. I hope that everything's been smooth and clear and crisp for you guys, or if there were any parts that skipped, it was in parts that I wasn't talking or that I can edit out, but we'll have to wait and see. And great grab there from Smith, and terrible throw there from Smith. And Moise Kean trying to strike one. He does, but it doesn't really get through. Going up to Frank Baker. He's in, baby. And we know how this goes. Frank Baker, so fast. And he's just going to play it over to Nelson, who can't get the shot away. Bad play from me. Should have just kind of tried to push net with Frank Baker. But they hit us on a counter. We're playing defense yet again. And here they are, Moise Kean chasing it down into the corner, and Spinazzola on the ball. No chance there. We do turn it over immediately because we like to have a challenge, and Dest is there, gets it up over to Nelson, going down the wing to Reyna, over the top for our boy Frank, who's going to grab that because he's awesome, and he's going to just go around, and no, he didn't hit him with the worm. Frank Baker, what a beast! What a pass from Reyna over the top. Frank Baker, he really is, I don't know, I said a couple episodes ago, or maybe last episode, that to call him world class would be very generous, but I mean, he is single-handedly carrying this United States team to World Cup glory, and it's not single-handedly. I know the team is facilitating and helping him, but he is a beast. And here they are outside of our area. They've looked dangerous. This is where we were last game. Against the Netherlands, we were up 2-0 and ended up going all the way to penalties. So we need to really sort it out and hopefully not give up goals. And there's the first one. They play it back across, and Spinazzola is there to just drill it home. No chance from Smith to save that. And it's back to being a close ball game, 2-1. And we are quickly approaching halftime as they move into our half. And just get it up, and there's the halftime whistle. It's 2-1. We're in the World Cup final, beating Italy, the United States. I'm so thrilled. We gotta hold on for this win. If we could get a FIFA World Cup in our treasure, our war chest, or treasure, not treasure. What am I trying to say? Trophy cabinet. There you go. My brain's not working tonight. If we could get the World Cup in our trophy cabinet, that would be awesome. We got 45 minutes left of game time. We got to get in and push and try and get out of here with a win. And here they come, trying to make something happen here and passing the ball around nicely. Can we get the ball off them? That's the real question. Moise Kean here on the ball, and we do get it off. Reyna does end up turning, and I should have gone to Frank Baker sooner. I didn't, so we're going to Pulisic, and he pushed it way too far in front of him. Almost wins it, but once again doesn't. Trying to put pressure on Donnarumma, and he gets the ball out. He just boots it, but that's the pressure we were looking for. Weston McKennie doesn't get up and win that. I really thought that he would. He wins almost every header. I feel like he's a beast in the air. And it's going down our left side. Played up, and Harry Bishop does not get the ball, and it is in a bad spot now. We're only up by 1 goal. This is still a very tight ball game, and it is out for an Italy corner, out on Harry Bishop, and we got to defend this well. We're in the 58th minute, and we do get Pulisic to it. Can he make it out? And he does. He is pretty rapid. What a fast boy. We're going up to Baker, and it is a beautiful pass. I mean, it's a little heavy, but I'll take it. And we're going to go in, and then just... Oh, I thought Harry Bishop was... Or not Harry Bishop. Frank Baker was about to make Donnarumma look silly for a second time in this match, but he doesn't get it off. Oh, no. Good push around, and he tries to get the pass in, and Harry Bishop, captain of the United States and captain of our Efour United team, gets the win. And here is Pulisic trying to get a goal, and he does. Let's hit him with the knockout punches. Oh, I can taste the World Cup. I can taste it. It's so close. I want to win the World Cup so bad. We're up 3-1. Great pass there up into Pulisic. I think it was from Mike Nelson. And Pulisic makes no mistakes. Belts it past Donnarumma. We're up 3-1. We got about, 20 minutes left in this game. We got to hold on. We are making 3 changes, bringing Musa in on the left for De La Fuente, Graham on the right for Pulisic, and Adams on for Weston McKennie. Just trying to freshen up the team a little bit. I want Hunter Graham to get on for a World Cup final just because he's one of our homegrown boys. And Musa's coming on just a little bit more defensive security down that left wing with Dest getting so tired. Let's get in. We've got 20 minutes to see out this game and get the United States their first FIFA World Cup victory. I said World Cup victory like they haven't won a World Cup game before. They've definitely won a game. I mean, taking home the cheddar, all the cheese, the trophy. That's what we want today. And we're in a great position to do it. I honestly cannot believe that we're in this position. I'm not a terrible FIFA player, but you guys have seen all season in the Premier League just inconsistency, winning games that we probably shouldn't and losing games that we probably shouldn't. And when going into this World Cup, I was kind of thinking if we can just get into the round of 16, that would be huge for this United States team. Very big. That was a bad pass. Very big for us, but we have overperformed to the nth degree. Tyler Adams in here now, very fast and just a pacey little tenacious central midfielder that I'm excited to have on because he brings defensive security, because of his relentless running. They're still just camped out on the edge of our area. We've all seen me give up goals from these positions before. We're going down the wing to Hunter Graham, and he's not quite fast enough to get in there. And our attack dies as we try and push down that right wing. They're looking to hit us immediately again. They're going to be looking to throw everything forward with 6 minutes left in game, and it is all to play for. Tyler Adams gets a foot on it and then chips it over cheekily for, I think that was Ian Taylor, going down the wing to Hunter Graham. Can he at least just get an assist for the boy? No assist for Hunter Graham. We don't win that, but we have 2 minutes left in game. And oh man, I think we're doing it. I think we are taking home the World Cup title for the United States. And there's the final whistle when we win 3-1. Please give us a trophy celebration. Please. This looks like the classic. They're just all hugging on the pitch. I'm not sure we're going to get a trophy celebration. This is what normally happens. They jump around all super excited. We just won the World Cup, for crying out loud. Give us a trophy celebration. What a result. Oh, here we go. We do get it. We get the trophy celebration. Let's go. And Robinson is going to lift it. We dominated our group against Russia, Spain, and Northern Ireland. We beat, who did we beat on the way? France we beat, Sweden, the Netherlands, and Italy to win the World Cup. So we didn't have an easy run. Sweden arguably was our easiest game, but we handled all the other teams fairly comfortably, and the United States is taking home the World Cup. And there it is in all its glory. We have won the World Cup. And in all my excitement, I just realized I forgot to send my scouts out. So I'm going to do that. But, I mean, we just won the World Cup. That was insane. It won't let me go back to look at past, I don't think, unless my controller's just messed up. Let's see. No, it won't let me go back to look at past results, but we beat Russia, Spain, and Northern Ireland in our group. Didn't lose a game. We then beat France. We then beat Sweden. We then took on the Netherlands and beat them in a penalty shootout with Smith making 2 huge saves. And then we beat Italy 3-1 in regular time to win the World Cup. What a result. We can add that to our trophy cabinet. And oh man, I'm so excited about that. I can't even begin to explain it to you. I really thought early on when I started this series, I talked about doing this, but I didn't ever think it would really happen, especially when I realized that you can't actually earn your way into the World Cup on FIFA 22. It's just kind of luck of the draw, your team getting pulled. So excited about this. What a great way to start this season. Now we got to get into the season, and all we got to do is win the Premier League and win the Champions League. Even though we're not in the Champions League, we're just going to do so well in the Premier League and the Europa League that we're going to end up winning the Champions League. If you're not sure, it doesn't work like that. That's not possible. But we're going to try and do a great job in the Premier League, get automatic qualification to the Champions League. I'm not sure our team is ready just yet to win the Premier League. I think this season will be telling, but I think after this season, the next season, I think we're going to win the Premier League. That's my 2 cents, my prophecy over this team. But super excited about this. Now let's go check out some transfers, some sales we've made, some the buying we've done, and get into the end of this episode. Before we finish up, I do want to show you the stats of the World Cup. Baker led the goal-scoring charts for the Golden Boot with 11 goals in 7 matches. He had an awesome World Cup. Pulisic scored 5 from 7. Who else? Aronson had 2 from 1 game. Maybe he should have played a little bit more, but we won it, so I'm not too worried about it. But Baker, Pulisic, and Aronson are our 3 guys in the top 25 for goals. In terms of assists, Reina had 7 assists in 6 matches. Ferreira had 3 in 4 matches. Baker had 3. Pulisic had 3. Nelson had 3. Who else? Busio had 1. And we had Robinson getting 1 as well. Clean sheets. And Smith isn't even on here. Doesn't look like we got many clean sheets. I'm not too sure how that works. I'm not too sure how Bernd Leno has 7 clean sheets in 0 matches, or how he could have 7 clean sheets when they didn't win the World Cup. And it doesn't matter. That's obviously bugged out. But what a great World Cup from Frank Baker. And our boy Giovanni Reina leading the assist chart. Frank Baker leading the goal chart. So excited for them. Here is a fast look at our youth academy. We haven't looked at it in a couple episodes, but as we get back into the routine of this season, we're going to be checking them out. We have Norden in here as a goalkeeper. Looks pretty decent, great potential. And his brother Stefan Norden, apparently Carl and Stefan, both 17. Do they look like twins? Let's see. Not at all. But they're brothers. We're going to say they're brothers. Looks pretty decent as well. 6'3". Not a bad little player there. Bruno Santos, he's fast. I mean, that's really all I can say about him. He's fast. A guy that maybe will end up being a player for us. Not too sure. Another guy that may just be on the conveyor belt of being sold. Kevin Ward looks like a pretty darn good player. 18 years old. He's a 64 overall, but his potential is so high. Maybe we could loan him out and try and get him back in a year or 2 and see if he could have a role to play. Granero's a 66, decent player. Garrett Fisher, decent player. Not great potential, but decent. Geraldo, terrible potential. Looks pretty darn bad. I'm pretty sure we signed him because he was 6'2" and had decent value. Probably going to get rid of him eventually. And Zach Robinson here as well on the right wing. We'll check back in next episode in the next month when we get Youth Academy or Youth Scouting reports in, and then we'll check back in with them. But this is the future of Efour United. Okay, guys, this is... I know I can't sign him, which makes me so very sad. But Fran Marin here, an Argentinian, He's technically a right winger. I don't even know. How is this guy a free agent? He's at 83 overall, valued at $90.5 million. Man, am I regretting pulling in a $40 million valued center back. And I'm honestly really happy with our free agent that we brought in this year. But why couldn't our boys... I'm disgusted. Why couldn't they bring this guy to me sooner? I mean, for 90... it's just insane. And he's so fast. 97 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, 91 agility, 92 balance. I don't even know how this guy is a free agent. I know we can't sign him, but man, am I sad. I'm sad about the fact that we can't sign him because his value at $90.5 million, even if we just brought him in as a free agent to then sell him next year, because he's right-footed, he would play on the left wing. He's not going to dethrone whatever his name is. What's his face? Schaefer. He's not going to dethrone him, but just crazy. Some of these other guys that we were looking at as free agents have been picked up, so I'm imagining Fran Marine will be picked up. But Goossens has gone to Clermont in, I think, France, that is? Maybe? Yeah, in France. Fiorentina's picked up De Oliveira. Who else? Tyler Thorpe's still a free agent. I don't know if any of the other guys, but this guy, 83 overall, $90.5 million value, looking for a new club. Oh, I'm sure someone's going to grab you very shortly, Fran. Don't you worry, but what a bummer. Honestly, I'm excited about our new center back, but I would have rather had a $90 million valued guy. I don't understand how he's a free agent. I'm still just baffled. But yeah, that's Fran Marine. That Fran Marine guy has still got my brain rolling. I'm honestly disappointed that I don't know how our scouts didn't find him sooner, but they didn't. And that's the rules of the safe. We got to let him go. As much as it hurts me to do, we got to let him go. We brought in Aguado, who I am excited about. 81 overall center back is going to help the defense a little bit this season. Hopefully. We'll see. Carlson's up to an 87. Schaefer's up to a 92 now. Taylor went up to an 81. Nelson went up to an 81. Our team is looking so good. And I have confirmation that we are in the Europa League. And in the next episode, we'll look at the expectations of the season from the board. We'll look at the guys that we sold and bought. I know you guys have seen a lot of who we've bought, but you haven't seen all the guys that we've sold this summer to facilitate some of those moves. And then we'll get in to the new season. The first day of the season, we take on Crystal Palace, so it's going to be super exciting. Make sure you come back to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. Come check me out over on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 4 to 7. I'm enjoying this team's journey through the Crucible. Until next time, Efour out.